welcome to the globe. This is the last Merlin show of the 25th year of the Texas Renaissance Festival. We'll be starting in just a few minutes. Before we start the show, we have a couple of things we need to do. I need to ask that we not have anyone sit on the steps here, because these are going to be part of the show and things will be happening on them from time to time, and I don't want to step on anyone. I can imagine how nice it would feel if some toddler was down here and I went, and spread them real thin. How many of you have never been here before? Show of hands. Oh, that's interesting. Now, hands down. How many of you are here for the first time? That's good. Amazing thing is, it's always the same number, but it's different people. Always wondered about that. Let's see. What else? Do we have anyone in the audience that's been coming out here for 25 years? One. 24? 25 over here? One over there. Of course, yes. Yes. Say it. Say it.
Hail Merlin!
Hail, yes.
You damn right.
The last show of the season is always very special for us because we never know what's going to happen. Well, we know what's going to happen, but you don't. Before we start the show, I'm going to teach you the Merlin cheer. It's quite simple. Anyone can learn it. It works like this. In a moment, Nimue, my assistant, will come out and introduce me. I will then step forward and gesture in this fashion. When I do, I want everyone to yell as loudly as possible, Hail Merlin. Let's try it all together. Hail Merlin. What? Wait for me. Here we go. Hail Merlin. Now, some of you are a little ahead of the others. Watch my arm. In order for the arm to shoot forward, first it must go back. That's the law of physics. When the arm goes back, take a deep breath. When it shoots forward, Hail Merlin. Are you ready? Now, some of the ladies are not yelling Hail Merlin. You seem to think it is beneath your dignity to yell Hail Merlin. My dear, when you walked through that front gate over there, your dignity was no longer in question. Flew right out the window. Not yelling Hail Merlin can be hazardous to your health or even fatal. You see, these Hail Merlins don't pass off into the atmosphere as vapor. No, they stay trapped inside one, much after the fashion of gas. And one of two things will happen. Either you'll swell up and explode, or worse, you'll be in a quiet place, such as a library, or a classroom, or a large, resonant, marble-lined cathedral. And during a quiet portion of the proceedings, one of those Hail Merlins will come sneaking out surreptitiously. And not necessarily as a Hail Merlin either, which might be why they refer to those long wooden church benches as pews. So, that's right. Aha! The alcohol has taken effect. The responses are a little slower than normal. That's all right. We don't care. We're used to audiences from College Station, so we can wait for you. Hey, we've got him here, don't we? We've got a question for you. Do we have any Aggies in the audience today? All right. Here's a question. Did you know about the jokes before you went and signed up?
Yes.
Yes? So, can you actually gripe about them? No. Besides, you should be proud to be an Aggie. There's over 1 million Aggie jokes. I went to Rice. There's only one Rice joke, and Chinese people don't like it either. All right. Well, with that in mind, are you ready for a Merlin show?
Yeah!
Let's have some enthusiasm. Are you ready for a Merlin show? Then we'll start. Nimue, come out and introduce you. Introduce me to them, to my people out here.
My lords and ladies, the 25th Annual Texas Renaissance Festival proudly presents, live and in person, for his 25th consecutive year without having missed a single performance. The man who lives backwards in time, the craftiest conjurer of all the realm, and personal advisor to King Arthur himself. Let's bring him on with a thunderous round of applause, Merlin the Magician.
Thank you so much. Hail, Merlin! Hail, yes. Good evening, my name is Merlin. I am a magician, and today I am here to magish for you. Aren't you glad I'm not a wizard? I thought you would be. I'd like to start with a piece of magic that I invented. This is called The Amazing Mystery of the Little Red Handkerchief. It goes something like this. Actually, it goes precisely like this. I invented this in 532, and it was so well received it woke up the lady in 533. First, I waved the handkerchief up and down. I, Merlin the Magician, did invent waving the handkerchief up and down. And to this day, every magician who performs with handkerchiefs waves the handkerchief up and down at some point in the show. Actually, there are other kinds of people who wave the handkerchief up and down also. And perhaps they should be avoided, unless you happen to be one of the people who waves handkerchiefs up and down. Then you should go check and see what they want. Next, I stuff it into my fist. I also invented stuffing it into the fist. And to this day, not only do all handkerchief magicians stuff handkerchiefs into their fists, magicians who work with other objects stuff them into their fists as well. In fact, people requested, by just 2 hours ago, a young man sitting right where he is sitting right now did call out into me in a loud, clear voice, "Hey, Merlin, stuff it!" And I wasn't even doing this trick. But I knew what he meant. Next, I wiggle my left thumb. That has nothing to do with the magic. It's the result of gout. Nevertheless, to this day, every magician who performs this piece of magic wiggles his left thumb right before the handkerchief disappears. Now, I can tell by the looks upon your faces that many of you would like to know how this amazing feat is accomplished. And so I shall explain it. It goes up the sleeve. That's it. But not up this sleeve, and not up this sleeve. Sir,
Hi.
would you come up, please? Your name, sir?
Gerald.
Gerald, turn your back not upon the audience, for that is how Julius Caesar got it. Face them instead. Gerald, would you raise your right arm up, please? Have you any idea why I asked you to raise your right arm up?
No.
For it is physically impossible and grammatically incorrect for one to raise one's right arm down. Think about it. Not only that, this is the location of the handkerchief.
Oh my. I thought I'd washed.
What else do you have in there, Gerald? Arm? A schnauzer! Oh, no, that's your armpit. Never mind. Thank you, Gerald. Give him a big round of applause. Today is a very special day for me because it is time for me to announce that I have finally acquired a protege. That's right, someone to whom I will leave all my magical knowledge. Now, this is very important. Every magician does this. It's a tradition. I had one some 40 years ago. She was evil through and through. Evilest woman that ever lived. You may have heard of her, Morgan Le Fay. Evil. Ooh. She was Arthur's half-sister. She seduced Arthur, gave birth to Mordred. Mordred slew Arthur. It was like a bloody soap opera. In fact, I believe they did make a soap opera out of it. It was sponsored by some used Camelot or something like that. Look, there will be Arthurian puns in it. Deal with it. Right? Some of them are pretty clever. You'll get both of them. At any rate, I would like to introduce to you a young lady who is as good as Morgan was evil, who is as selfless as Morgan was selfish, and as powerful as Morgan was powerful. My lords and ladies, I give you Nimue. And in keeping with a continuing adult education program here at the Texas Renaissance Festival, I would like to now teach Nimue some of the secrets of magic. If you would like an opportunity to learn some of them yourself, would you? Yeah. Very well, then we will start with one of my favorites, the sword and the stone.
Oh, I know in the stone.
You can't possibly.
Well, yes, if I pull the sword out of the stone, I become Queen of England.
No. It was Arthur. He pulled the sword out of the stone. He became the King of England. There was not a strange bone in his body.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
No, don't do it. Oh, no. I wish you shouldn't have done it. No.
I've got it! I'm the Queen!
No.
Merlin, you dirty rat! Who is she?
That is Morgan Le Fay, the evilest woman that ever lived. These hate her. These like her. They're having a morgasm. That's one. Well, so what's
I've
the
been
problem?
trapped in that rock for 43 years. 11 months, 3 weeks, 6 days, 5 hours, 32 minutes, and 51 seconds.
So?
I'm not happy about it.
Why?
That's 158 red apple cells.
Spare me. Fella, women remember details like that. Don't ever forget it. Well, whatever that happens today, you cannot do anything to impede our show because we're just above that kind of stuff.
Oh, Merlin, none of your spells will go right today, for I know this.
Charade. 4 words. First word, thighs. Thighs of great
Don't
doom.
go there.
Been there.
Oh.
So what is this nonsense?
The spell of klutz.
The spell of klutz.
The spell of klutz.
What is this spell of klutz? Klutz. Thank you.
When I cast the spell of klutz, whatever spell you're doing at that time will all go wrong. Mark my words.
Well, I suppose she told me, didn't she? What Morgan does not know is that since I put her in that stone, I have acquired the medallion of magic, which is guaranteed to counteract the spell of klutz, or I get double my misery back. Not only that, I still have the very artifact that gave me power over her in the first place, the Grail. The Grail is an amazing artifact. How many of you have heard of the Grail by applause? And how many of you have heard of the Grail by television or some other mass medium? Ah, the rest of them, good. The Grail is a very powerful artifact. It has great restorative powers. Let me show you. Sir, come up here, please. Look at him. 986 years old. I gave him the Grail to drink from, and before I could pry it out of his gnarled, wrinkled old fingers, he had practically turned back into a fetus. I barely recovered him before he just resorted. In fact, his brother barely escaped. Look. Go back to your seat. Look at Igor. Igor, come here. Before I got him, much worse. One sip from the Grail, got rid of one hump, the other moved around to his back where it belongs. Now he's normal. There you are. The Grail must be entrusted to someone who is brave of heart, pure of spirit, and willing to guard the Grail with their life. That person is a knight called the Knight Guardian of the Grail. And for that reason, I have chosen the Virgin Nimue. Problem? Oh, so that was all the noise in the campground last night. Well, that is a problem. I guess we'll have to find one. Sir. Your name, sir? I'm sorry? No, I heard you. Tony, would you become Knight Guardian of the Grail?
Yes.
Are you brave of heart?
Yes.
Are you pure of spirit?
Yes.
Are you willing to guard this ancient relic with your life?
Yes.
And what about the one on the tray?
That's it.
Good. Well, in case there's an accident, what would you like on your tombstone?
Pepperoni and cheese.
Pepperoni and cheese. Tony is brave of heart, pure of spirit, and smart of quick of wit. Very well, then we shall knight you. Would you bring out... Wait. To do this, we have to have consecrated ground, and the globe is hardly a consecrated spot. However, we have brought with us at no small expense the very item upon which all knights guardian of the Grail have been knighted since the beginning of the knightship. The amazing, very rare, and highly valuable consecrated carpet of Constantinople. Would you bring out the consecrated carpet, please? Tony, kneel at the end of the carpet facing me. The great sword. Oh, yes. Oh, wrong ceremony. In the name of St. George, St. Michael, and St. Martin in the Fields Chorale, conducted by Sir Nigel Mariner. I pronounce you Sir Tony, Knight, Guardian of the Grail. You may rise, Sir Tony. Greet your audience, and they will give you a loud huzzah. Huzzah! 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 Now, Tony, step right here. There's one thing you need, and that, of course, is armor. Every knight has armor. Unfortunately, most of the original armor of the Knight Guardian of the Grail has been destroyed or lost. But we still have one piece left. This piece has survived 9 Saracen invasions and 485 fraternity parties. It's the helmet of the Knight Guardian of the Grail, and it survived by being cleverly disguised as a chamber pot. Quite convincingly so, I might add. There you are, Sir Tony, Knight Guardian of the Grail. Now, Sir Tony, I will entrust you with the tray. Hold on to it by the handles. Try to hold on to it by the insulated part because we don't want you to be struck by lightning. Hold it right about here. That's good. Concentrate on the Grail now. As you concentrate on the Grail, it will slowly rise off the tray. It will hover right in front of your face, and it will do a nice 360-degree spin, and then come. You broke it! You broke it! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
No, it's the king!
The Grail has mysteriously healed itself! Huzzah! 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 Oh, you're so lucky, Tony. We won't have to kill you. Good. But we are going to give you the certificate that says you are Knight Guardian of the Grail and entitled to having pepperoni and cheese on your tombstone. And by the way, Sir Tony, if you'll take this into any tombstone pizza parlor, show it to them and tell them that you got this from Merlin the magician, they will charge you double.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Morgan, did you just happen to accidentally cast the spell of Klutz?
Not accidentally. I did cast a spell of Klutz.
Why would you cast a spell that could potentially destroy the very artifact that gives me power over you? Oh, well, duh. Well, I know the problem. You have a bad attitude. That's what it is. You have a bad attitude. You have a buildup of bad psychic energy in you, and we're going to have to remove it surgically. We're going to lance it and get it out.
Is this gonna hurt?
Oh, no, no, no. I'm quite experienced. I lance a lot. Come right over here. Bring me the psychoscope. She has a divine right. And a pretty good laugh, too. Oh, I see it
I
now.
want to see. I don't see anything.
Lower.
I don't see anything.
No, the psychoscope.
Oh. Ew, I see it. What is it?
I don't know. Let's get it out and find out. Quick, the charity belt.
Don't you mean chastity? Right.
What are you talking about anyway, Miss Campground? And now the great sword.
Is that Excalibur in your hand?
No, I'm just happy to see you. Good Take a deep breath. Let it out. much at all.
What? Hey, there's more back here.
I know, it's huge. I saw it. Whoa, my stars, look at that. You should see us preparing for this backstage. One of the high points of my weekend. Oh, Red, I thought today was Sunday.
Woo! What a relief. I feel like I've given birth to a fruit or something.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean like this? Want to see a little splatter? Yes! Here, Morgan. Here. There you go, young man. Just take that home with you. Oh, what fun. Very well. Now, one of the points about learning magic is there has to be a good reason for it. Now, some people go into magic to achieve fortune. This is the wrong reason. Because I'll tell you, only a few people ever really become wealthy with magic. One of the least uttered phrases in the English language is, will someone tell that magician to move his Ferrari? Right. So that's not the reason. The reason to go in is to serve humanity. And I'm going to show you how we do that now with a couple from the audience. A couple that is either going together, married, or something.
Right here. Right here.
Right here? Oh, good. Come up. Give them a big round of applause. What is your name, sir?
Bill.
Bill, nice to have you here. And your name, young lady? Bonita. Would you stand on my left, please? I hate to separate you lovers like this, but that's all right. Are you going together, married, or what?
Or what? No, we're married.
We're married. How long?
Year and a half.
Year and a half. Good. It's still possible to save this relationship. I'm going to give you something called the compatibility test. Now, the compatibility test works on the law of likes and similarities. You'll understand how this works in a moment. In order to do this, I have brought with me, at no small expense, these. Would you read what it says on the end of the box, please?
Big bicycle playing card.
That's right. Big bicycle playing cards, as opposed to the normal ones, which are like this. I was playing a game of whist with Igor. I said, cut the cards. He did. Not a problem for me. None of us have been playing with a full deck for years. Bonita, you may have any card you like, but I don't want you to see what you're getting. I want this to be a lot like marriage. It has to have a random feature to it. Would you touch a card on the back, please? That one right there. Would you like to change your mind? You'll go with this one. Now, don't take any offense at what I'm about to do. This is a professional thing like a doctor or a lawyer would do to you, only less expensive, all right? Hold this against your chest, please. Do not bend it, or the card either. Now, Bill. You may have any card you like, but in case you happen to get a glimpse of the card that Bonita has, I'm going to mix the cards up so you don't know the location of any particular card. There. Now, would you touch a card on the back, please? That one there. I said, touch the card on the back. I didn't say bend it all up and wrinkle it. Listen to the difference. Touch the card on the back. Bend the card up and wrinkle it. They don't sound alike at all, do they? All right. This is the card you would like. Would you like to change your mind?
No.
All right, good. Hold the card against your chest. Now let me explain how this works. Theoretically, the closer the cards match, the closer the people match. In other words, if we have two cards of the same color, that's pretty good. Two cards of the same suit, even better. Two cards of the same number, hey, 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 hey. Two cards of the same suit and number, nudge, nudge, whoa, ho, ho, ho. Bonita, you want to try for nudge, nudge, whoa, ho, 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 or hey, 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 hey. It's your choice. Whatever. Pretty cool. How did you get a training?
A year and a half.
Year and a half, good. And what would you like to go for? Nudge, nudge, whoa, ho, ho, ho? Hey, 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 or just whatever?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Aha! That's good. Let's see how we did. My lords and ladies, look, it's a perfect match. Bonita got half of the Jack of Spades, and Bill got the other half of the Jack of Spades. It's a trick. And I'm going to show you how it works. Now look, you don't need to cut the cards. Look, let me explain why I'm teaching you this. One of these days you'll be at a party. Things will get dull. You can step up in front of the audience and say those 5 magic words, "I know a card trick," and everyone will disappear. No, actually, you know one trick, you do it once, everybody will love it. So here you go. You don't need to cut the cards up. I just do that to make it look complicated. You don't really need the big cards. I just do that so everyone can see them. Now, Bill, I have red ones and blue ones. Which do you prefer, red or blue?
Red.
He prefers red. Good. That means that Bill can pick up on a subtle stage cue. Bill, hold these against your chest, please. No, your chest. I understand. Mine fell too. Fine. I have a group of 6. Oh, by the way, Bill, you're going to be the only person here who does not know what's going on.
Good.
That is a traditional male role that was started by Robert Young in Father Knows Best, picked up by Hugh Beaumont and Leave It to Beaver, but elevated to a fine art form by the late Ozzie Nelson. Now, I don't know if you are familiar with the pivotal work Ozzie did in the field, but take it from me, Bill, you have the gift.
Oh, okay, good.
I want you to stare off into space with that silly-looking grin on your face. That's it.
Into the camera?
No, right out there. Just stare off into space and have that silly-looking grin that Ozzie used to have when he would come home and say, "Hi, honey, I'm home. Got any cookies?" Remember that, Bonita. The way to a man's heart is through his cookies. I've seen that look. Guard your cookies.
Okay.
All right. I have 6 cards here. I have a 2 of spades, a 3 of diamonds, a 4 of hearts, a 5 of clubs, a 6 of hearts, and an ace of diamonds. One of these cards will be the prediction of the card that Bill will select from his group in a moment. Here is my prediction. For you people in the very cheap seats at the back. Good. Bonita, hold the card against your chest, please. Use both hands. I'll drive. Now, if this group matches the first group precisely, have an ace of clubs. An ace of diamonds, a 2 of clubs, a 3 of hearts, a 4 of clubs, a 5 of spades, and a 6 of hearts. Can any of you think of a better way? No. I will now mix these cards up so that no one knows the location of any particular card, and I will pass them slowly from the top to the bottom of the packet, one at a time. Bill, anytime you feel that the card I have in my hand matches the one that Bonita is keeping warm and happy over there, you may say stop. Anytime at all, Bill.
Stop.
You want this card, the one at the top, or one at the bottom? Makes no difference.
How about the one on the bottom?
The one on the bottom. All right, you would pick that one. That's fine. You want this one here.
Sure.
Would you, now look, would you like to change your mind?
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, very well then. Had Bill stopped one card earlier, it would have been this one. One card later, it would have been that one. But Bill chose to stop here and would not change his mind. Bill, hold the card against your chest. Bill, look at the card now for the first time without showing it to the audience to build up the suspense. And announce in a loud, clear voice the name of the card you have freely selected.
Jack of spades.
No, Bill, not the one you had last time, the one you have now. Which card do you have now, Bill?
Say what? Jack of spades.
Bill, I'm going to test that. Bill, this is a joke. See, I gave her an ace of diamonds. These are... Wait a minute. I know what I'm going to have to do. Hold very still, Bonita. Zap! Did you feel anything? I'll stand closer. I think they are a perfect match. Thank you so much, Bonita. Thank you, Bill. Morgan, did you cast a spell of Klutz again?
Not me. Nimue did it. Me?
What do you mean? Nimue, how could you do something like that?
Hey, she tricked me.
What do you mean she tricked
She
you?
spit on my dress.
Don't do that! Don't start making random magical gestures. Nilly, someone will end up with a nilly-willy. Heck, no one knows what'll happen. You might get Pat Buchanan elected.
I'm powerful, but not that powerful.
No. Look, you just don't understand the power of a single gesture. These people who drive in Houston traffic do. You must be punished so you never make that mistake again.
Punished?
Yes. punishment should be something people don't like. For instance, a child misbehaves in school because he dislikes school. What do? They suspend him for 3 days. Is that brilliant? No. That's like paying someone to rob a bank. Don't do that. Instead, give him more school. That'll fix his attitude. Very well, then the quarter racket is. Snicker, snicker, snicker.
This isn't fair.
Sure it is. Ooh, we forgot to clean it out.
I don't want to look like
Igor, let me give you a hand with that. All right, anyway, front and center.
Ow! Let me out!
No. We're going to put you on display. Besides, if you're such a powerful sorceress, you ought to be able to get out of this yourself.
I don't have my book! Igor!
Sorry,
Stop.
every assistant for themselves.
Morgan!
That shows you two things that I believe in completely. One is the inevitable triumph of good over evil, and the second is why women will not amount to anything till the end of the 20th century. Don't get testy now. I can prove this by example. Let me show you. These two women are fighting over my powers, right? That isn't the way men work. Men team up. Men form armies. They conquer other lands, except for Bill Clinton. Women fight among themselves. Men form teams and win games, except for Shaq and Barkley. Women fight, well, except for the Comets. See, if you women could team up, you could be more powerful than any group of men.
You know, he's right.
Let's team up.
And let's do it now. N-O-W.
Uh-oh, what have I started? Wait a minute. Well, whatever you do, don't take me to the ale house and ply me with ale.
Don't worry.
Well, whatever you do, don't take me to the steakhouse and ply me with steak. Well, whatever you do, don't take me to a brothel and ply me with broth. Well, whatever you do, don't take me to a bordello and ply me with boards.
Boards?
Well, whatever.
Morgan, put him in the dark.
Bye,
I'm not
Merlin.
liking this. No, I don't like this at all.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Stop.
Hush it up, Nelson.
No.
Oh, that's all right. You
Stop.
help me, I
No. No. Stop.
Merlin, you're heavy.
No. Stop.
Woo!
Stop. No.
Morgan, let's
Not the
take
sword.
it.
No, not the swords.
Take it.
No. I'm out of here.
Humanity!
So,
The carnage, the horror!
I'm out of here.
Out of here?
I have an idea. We'll use the handbook.
But isn't the right handbook?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says to bring Merlin back, use the Merlin chair.
Oh! Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hail Merlin! Hey!
Oh, wait, look. There's a note from Merlin. It says, to all my friends and fans who have watched my show for the past 25 years, I thank you for your kind attention and loyalty. I have decided to vanish into my crystal cave for a while. When, where, how, and in what form I will reappear is unknown at this time. When I do make my appearance once more, you will be informed about it. Before you leave, my assistants will be passing among you with their baskets. Please be generous to them, for they are orphans now, and they will have to hire someone to help haul off all my stuff. Yours truly, Merlin the Magician. Well, that's it, folks. Thank you very much.